Good morning, children. In the last class, we saw Graciano is talking with Salario, and Salario is telling him that I would you had won the fleece that he had lost. I wish that if you would have won the fleece, he says fleece. Graciano says fleece, we have won the fleece, and Salario says if you would have won the fleece which he has lost. Who has lost? Antonio has lost. From this we come to know that Antonio has lost his fleets. Fleets means number of merchandise. That means merchant ships. He has lost many ships. Here the pun with words. And here we'll see the next part. Portia, aside. Aside means she is telling to herself, there are shrewd contents in your same paper. She says that in that letter which Bassanio reads, there is some hurtful news in that letter. Yon means that same paper, that is the letter. She could understand that there is some hurtful, some sad news in that letter that steals the color from Bassanio's cheek. Bassanio's face changes. The color of Bassanio's face changes. That means he becomes pale. And she could read the trouble which is going on in Bassanio's mind, and she is telling to herself that something is hurting him and some sad news is there in the letter. Some dear friend dead. So all these things she is telling to herself. Some dear friend dead, else nothing in the world could turn so much the constitution. So she says that some dear friend is dead, otherwise nothing in the world could cause such a change in the face or composure of any steady man. Constitution of a constant man. Constant man, here she refers Bassanio, a steady man. She says that it's a strong man, steady man. Bassanio's face changes means he must have lost one of his dear friends. Otherwise, it would not. And she is telling to herself, what worse and worse? So it is, and she is keep watching his face, and it's getting worse and worse. He is keep reading, and he is expressing it on his facial expression. Something is troubling him, and the sadness and the grief, and he could bring it on his face. So that becomes worse and worse. She could not control herself, and she is going closer to him, going up to him. She is going near to him, and with leave she is requesting him, with your permission, Bassanio, I am half yourself. And she is telling, let me say this, Bassanio, with your permission, I am half of yourself. As we have got married now, I am half of you. I am half yourself, and I must freely have the half of anything. So when I have become half of you, I have the right to ask you, and I must freely have the half of whatever is in this letter also. What all the problem you are facing, the grief which you are going through, and the sad news which is there in the letter, I also can come. I also have the right to know about it. That this same paper brings you. What this letter carries, that I also wanted to know. This is what Portia telling to Bassanio. So what Bassanio says. Bassanio, oh sweet Portia, here are a few of the unpleasant words. Oh sweet Portia, my dear, here are a few of the unpleasant words that have ever been written on paper. Here are a few of the unpleasant words that ever blotted paper, that means ever been written on the paper. Gentle lady, when I did first impart my love to you, he started telling what is there in the letter, and he is connecting what all he did and everything. So he is telling the story here. What he says, when I did first impart my love to you, I freely told you all the wealth I had ran in my veins. So when I met you, so Bassanio is reminding Portia that what he said and what he said. So we are coming to know here only, because in the beginning, in the earlier, it was not so mentioned. So here it says that I freely told you that I have lost all my wealth. I was a gentleman, and then I was a gentleman, so I belonged to a nobleman family, and then I told you true, and yet that time I told you true. That means I said the truth to you that I had lot of wealth and I have lost all the wealth because in vain. And yet, dear lady, rating myself at nothing, you shall see how much I was a braggart. So I was telling you the truth. It's true, I have said the truth, and I have covered something, and I was boastful of myself, but something I have covered. And what I have covered, when I told you my state was nothing, I should then have told you that. When I told you that I was his state, that he says that he has said the truth to her, and what was the condition of Bassanio, everything I told you, Portia, but I have not said everything. I should then have told you, this also, that I was worse than nothing. So I was in nil. For indeed I have engaged myself to a dear friend, engaged my friend to his mere enemy, to feed my means. This truth I didn't tell you. What was the truth? He is telling just before Bassanio. I should have told you that also. What was that? That I have bound myself to a dear friend and bound my friend to his absolute enemy. What he wants to say here, for by my means, for my mere means, to fulfill my need, I have made my friend to bound himself to his enemy. I hope you are understanding. It is there in the first act, first scene. Bassanio and Antonio went to Shylock to get money, as Antonio was not having enough money in his hand. So there Antonio, Shylock wanted a bond, and Antonio signed the bond, and Shylock was his enemy. That's what he says. My friend bound himself to provide me the money to his enemy. The paper as the body of my friend. Here is a letter, lady. The paper as the body of my friend. So this letter is like my friend's body, and every wound in it, a gaping wound issuing life blood. So he says that every wound, every word in it. So every word which is written in this letter is like a wound and a gap on my friend's body, and it is issuing means it is leaking the fresh blood. So such a, what you can say, painful letter it is, a fresh wound, and the blood comes from the fresh wound. It's like that. So this letter is full of my friend's fresh blood. But is it true, Salario? So when he was explaining the letter to Portia, he is confirming something from Salario, and he is talking to. But is it true, Salario? Have all his ventures failed? All his ships, ventures mean the merchant ships which were on the sea, all failed. What, not one hit from Tripolis, from Mexico and England, from Lisbon, from Barbary and India. He is mentioning these are the places Antonio's ship went for merchandise, for business, and not even one came back to this place, from this place. So these many ships were there in venture, not even one came back from these places, and not one vessel is again the ship, escape the dreadful touch of merchant marring rocks. What does that mean? Merchant marring rocks. That means the rocks which are danger for those ship. The rocks which are there in the sea. That means the ship, if it hit, it will destroy the whole ships. Hit on the rock. The rock which are there in the ship is danger for the merchant ships. So he says that not even one escaped from that dreadful rocks, and he is wanting to know from Salario. Now here we will stop, and what Salario will answer to him, we'll see in the next class.